Reach in this hole, lose a hand. Reach in that hole, find a sparkly. Auntie Wisdom, flavor text of Boggart Forager. The plain of Lorwyn is inhabited by many sentient tribes, each different from one another, with a few even being different from other examples of their race found elsewhere in the multiverse. Of these tribes, perhaps the most visually striking are Boggarts, the local breed of goblins found on Lorwyn. Boggarts found on this world sport incredible diversity, varying in appearance in all manner of ways. Some have long ears, others have horns, and some look more like beasts or toads than goblins. Their sizes and colors differ as well, with some being smaller, others being larger, and their skin tones varying from green to red and everything in between. Though they can be just as chaotic and destructive as goblins found on other worlds, Boggarts are also mischievous and inquisitive by nature, and their societies, if you can call them that, are organized in loose family structures known as warrens. Each warren is a collection of Boggarts led by their respective Aunties, the oldest living Boggarts of the warrens. Warrens congregate in whatever bogs or hillsides they find themselves in, throwing rowdy parties and occasionally fatal festivities. These warrens are, generally speaking, only loosely organized, with most having few if any rules or traditions. The one exception, however, is the universal law of the Boggarts, that any new sensation a Boggart experiences must be shared with the rest. Boggarts are exceptionally perceptive creatures and lovers of varying sensations. To them, a new experience is as precious as a hoard of gold would be to a dragon. Therefore, any Boggart found hoarding new sensations for themselves would be exiled from their warrens, a terrible fate for such social creatures. While the Boggarts of Lorwyn are not inherently evil, they are still chaotic, mischievous, and destructive, having little concept of personal space or private belongings. A Boggart party will often result in more than a few untimely demises, an occurrence the creatures themselves are not too bothered by, thanks to their beliefs in reincarnation. Something that is an issue, however, is the tendency for braver Boggarts to steal whatever interests them from other races, a habit that puts them at odds with the other tribes of Lorwyn, particularly the Kithkin and the Elves. Though the Kithkin are content with merely driving Boggarts away from their settlements, the Elves of the Blessed Nation hold a special hatred in their hearts for the Boggarts, who they deem eye-blights. To the Elves, the only good Boggart is a dead Boggart, and they will go out of their way to exterminate these creatures wherever they can, with the sole exception being those few eye-blights deemed worthy of converting into vine-bred minions. When it comes to dealing with the Elves, Boggarts have little chance save for safety in numbers. A warren is certainly a tempting target for any elvish hunt pack, but with so many Boggarts in one place, it becomes easier for them to use whatever weapons they've stolen or improvised to fight off the attack. Still, such assaults on warrens elicit severe losses for the Boggarts, regardless of which side is victorious. This, however, is not as great a problem for the Boggarts as it would be for other tribes, as they are exceptionally fertile. Should a Boggart population be devastated by battle, a handful of survivors can quickly swell their numbers again, leading to a brand new warren being founded. When the Great Aurora descends over Lorwyn, it transforms the plane into the realm of Shadowmoor, an eternally dark and gloomy world. The Great Aurora does not merely affect the plane itself. Its magic changes the very nature of Lorwyn's inhabitants, and the Boggarts are no exception. Already a race of diverse appearances, the Boggarts divide further into several different subspecies, namely hobgoblins, redcaps, spriggans, and streamhoppers. Each subspecies has its own differences, with hobgoblins being more civilized, redcaps being more murderous, spriggans having the ability to change their size, and streamhoppers, the most bizarre, possessing only one eye, arm, and leg. Baseline Boggarts exist here as well, though they have become far more feral, acting more like animals in how they roam the wilds for food and consume whatever they can. Shadowmoor Boggarts have abandoned their warren communities, now organized in gangs that roam together in search of their next meal. More violent and more dangerous, the Boggarts are simply one more threat lurking in the dark of Shadowmoor. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like or sharing this video with your friends. If you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, you'll be alerted whenever I upload new videos. If you have a topic you'd like me to discuss, feel free to let me know in the comments section below. Finally, if you'd like to support me directly, well, I've created a Patreon for this channel. If you like what I do and want to help me out, go check it out. A link to it will be in the description below. Thanks again, and have a great day.